Good evening. Well, that's right. You guessed it. It is time for the dreaded Red Day recap. Uh, I'll be quite honest. I do not enjoy making Red Day recaps. And quite frankly, this might be one of the more painful ones that I have to make. Not that like any of them are fun, but man, today sucked. Today sucked. There is no sugarcoating it. Today was not a fun day for me. But before I get started, if you haven't already, please take a minute to hit that like and subscribe button. My little channel would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it very, very much. And thank you. So let's set the stage here. Okay. Last night, trading the Asian market, I got tricked a few times. Uh, I went a little bit overboard, stop wise, P&L wise. I ended up the day or the night rather, like 740 or 720 in the red. That is a bit much for me. I normally, if I'm red more than 300 bucks, I normally shut it down. But I was like, I can make it back. I was wrong. In fact, I could not make it back. So this morning, going into the market open, I was already red, right? So that is checking the negative for box number one, right? Um, and then at the open, things were really volatile. So I saw on Discord, Apex's Discord, where people were complaining whether it was rhythmic or not, or whether it was just the crazy amount of volume that happened. But here is what happened to me. And no, I do not have any of this recorded. So this does not corroborate my story. But and I'm not making excuses either. But this is what happened. Okay. The market opens. And keep in mind, I'm already down 720 because that is a key factor in this. Right. So I am already down 720. The market opens, it pops up, right? Um, That would have been right in here. It pops up. I go short. Surprise. I hit the short button, but nothing happens. Right? I'm using Quantower. Okay. So I click the button and again, you all have seen me trade. These are normally bang bang trades where I'm in and out, in and out, in and out, right? Especially when it is really, really moving. Okay. So I clicked the button and I'm like, well, damn it, it didn't do anything. I hit it again. And as soon as I hit it again, it clicked with me of, oh, dude, you just messed up. Right. So Quan Tower freezes. You have to restart it. By the time I get it restarted, I was um, those trades went against me. They hit my stops, but two of them hit the stops. Right. I never double up. Never double up. So now that is 400 on top of the 7. So now I am plus like 1100 plus dollars in the red. And from there it just got exponentially worse, guys. It was I battled back. At one point I was up like $40. I should have stopped then. I did not. I did not. $40 Green Day was not enough for me. I wasn't going to be satisfied with that. So right here, I am like, there is no way this thing is going to push any lower. It's not going to. I hop in long, expecting to go right back to the sunset, right? And then it didn't. And I'm like, well, I'm not letting it go. So I cut loose my stops. I cut loose the stops and I just let two contracts ride for the rest of the day. So right there, I'm sitting at negative 1,000. Call it that. It was right around negative 1,000 at that point. Okay. And as you see, it rides along and rides along and rides along. Um, Here, I switched to trading evals. I trade evals with 5 to 10 contracts. I kind of let them go. They're free. So I go into the trade copier, I select the evaluation accounts I want to trade in tandem with one another and copy, and I place an order. And then I'm sitting there looking at the P&L after a few seconds. I'm like, why isn't it moving? I freaking add it to the PA accounts. I never in Quantower to select the accounts that's on the right hand side of the screen. I never went back and changed to the freaking eval accounts. So now I am not only at this point, now I am down $2,000 on these, right? Because we have come down another, what is that, 925, and now we are at 988. So that's another 40 freaking points with 2 contracts. So I'm down another $2,000 at this point underwater, and then I add 5 to that. So now I am down 7 contracts deep in the red. And look what happens here. We shed off another 25 points. And about right here, it dumps me out because it says, hey, bro, you ain't got no gas left in the tank. We're done. Dumps me out. And then it goes back up. And then it goes all the way back up. It is what it is. I had no idea that was. I had no intentions of adding to it. I was supposed to be. I was going to let the 2 roll. If I ended up $3,000 on the day down, then so be it. I know I shouldn't trade that way. That's very reckless and dangerous. And quite frankly, I get what I deserve from today's events. But man, to lose them in that fashion when you're adding, when you don't want to, and B, that was the most untimely ad there is. If I was going to add, I wouldn't. It wouldn't have been there. It would not have been there. But it is what it is. Stupid hurts. And there was plenty of stupid on the charts for me today. That is a fact. That just sucks. It sucks because it's time, right? When you blow up a funded account with Apex, it takes, that's 7 days or more worth of work. 7 days worth of work, and that's if you get it right in the first 7 days, which I normally do, but it still sucks. That sets me back a whole 7 business days to get back in the game once again, and that's what I will do. On a positive note, the evals, I ended up cracking off like 4.5, 5K on the evals. What? That's another thing. Why is it psychologically you can just go in and do whatever with an eval account and not do that with a funded account? The the mental flip between those two is mind numbing to me. Like how's that even possible? And no, I did not know we were going to go do all this. I had a feeling we were at least going to come back and retest this right here, right? Because this right here would have got me out break even, and then this would be a much different conversation, but I freaking had it. But anyway, it is what it is. I will once again, once again, pick myself up, dust myself off, and do this all over again. The goal is still for 2024 to have 10 funded accounts, right? I just restarted 5 evals. I'm over halfway done with them. It just sucks that I have to wait another 7 days to get back in the game. So, as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will catch up with you next time. Take care.